what comes to mind? What is Rashtravad or nationalism for you? Who is a Hinduvadi and who is a Rashtravadi? Are the lines blurred? Is there absolute confusion about what this entire concept is? Because ahead of 2019, the Hindutva versus nationalism debate rages. Rahul Gandhi came out in poll-bound Madhya Pradesh and said कि मैं हिंदू हूं, हिंदूवादी नहीं, मैं राष्ट्रवादी हूं. I am not a Hindutva leader. And pat comes the reply from Yogi Adityanath. Welcome aboard. राष्ट्रवाद और हिंदुत्व एक दूसरे के पर्याय हैं. Listen it.
मैं हिंदूवादी नेता नहीं हूं, मैं राष्ट्रवादी सब लोगों का नेता हूं. हर धर्म का, हर जात का, हर भाषा का, हर प्रदेश का, हर वर्ग का, सब.
राहुल गांधी ये कहते हैं कि मैं हिंदूवादी नेता नहीं, राष्ट्रवादी नेता हूं.
देर आए दुरुस्त आए. कम से कम उन्होंने राष्ट्रवादी तो कहा. हिंदुत्व और राष्ट्रवाद एक दूसरे के पर्याय हैं, उससे अलग नहीं है.
Now, it's one word, many meanings. Let's look at what the dictionary has to say about Hindutva. Many interpretations. Most widely accepted meaning of these words. The dictionary, Hindutva or Hinduness. This is by the Encyclopedia Britannica. It says an ideology that sought to define Indian culture in terms of Hindu values, as per the Encyclopedia Britannica. What's a nationalist? A person who strongly identifies with their own nation and vigorously supports its interests. This is the encyclopedia. Now that's the Oxford Dictionary. Then, Hindu nationalism. Hindu nationalism is a political ideology that encompasses different groups that define Indian culture and politics in terms of Hindu religious values. So these are the broad definitions. But look at what the courts have said. The courts have said in 1966, a 5-judge constitution bench said Hindutva doesn't satisfy the traditional features of any religion. Hindutva may be described as a way of life and nothing more. 1976, the Supreme Court judgment ruled that when it comes to Hindutva, it is difficult to define the term Hindu with precision. More importantly, and this is what recently the Supreme Court said that we are not going to revisit, is the 1995 Supreme Court judgment that said Hindutva is understood as a way of life or a state of mind. Hindutva shouldn't be equated with Hindu fundamentalism. It doesn't mean hostile attitude towards other religions. To judge that way is an error in law. Hindutva, Hinduism used in speeches to promote secularism. This is what the court said. We are not going to change the meaning of. And it also says to take it otherwise is an error in law. Now the question that we are asking, and it's the poll question. Do Hindutva and nationalism mean the same? Yes, no. Tell us what you think. Tweet in your views using the hashtag Hindutva versus nationalism. Let's open the debate. Who is confused about nationalism? That's the question we are asking. Let's say good evening to our guests. Ashutosh Mishra, Sambit Patra with me here in the studio. Good to have you on the right stand and take the right stand, Dr. Sambit Patra. And let's see if you can take the right stand between Hindutva and nationalism. Dr. Geeta Bhatt, good to have you again. And Mahmood Paracha, welcome aboard. Now, should I say welcome aboard or should I say who's confused? Yogi Adityanath or Rahul Gandhi? Dr. Patra, let's begin with you.
See, as far as who is confused, I believe Mr. Rahul Gandhi himself has proclaimed that he is confused. Only yesterday, Mr. Pracha, I think my name is Sambit Patra, don't be confused. There's only one confused person in Indian polity, that is Rahul Gandhi. So only about yesterday he said that I am confused. So he's a self-proclaimed confused person. As far as Hindutva and nationalism is concerned, see, I don't have to visit encyclopedias, dictionaries, and that to Encyclopedia Britannica to understand what Hindutva...
They are far more confused than anyone else.
Mr. Pracha, hold your horses. Thank you. I don't have to visit encyclopedia. My God, I don't understand as to why what has happened to Mr. Pracha.
Some leaders tell the truth.
Mr. Pracha, can you please? You are a practicing Supreme Court lawyer. You shouldn't have to shout like this.
Welcome aboard.
It's the coffee.
Welcome aboard.
It's the coffee. Mehmood Pracha, let him make his opening remarks, and then I'll come across to you. Yes.
Anand, you have to understand one thing. I don't have to visit dictionaries to understand what is the meaning of Hindutva. It's probably Mr. Rahul Gandhi who has to visit dictionaries and who has to read articles to understand what is Hindutva, because at the end of the day, it was the same Mr. Rahul Gandhi who said in 2018 that Hindus are bigger threat than LET. The same Mr. Rahul Gandhi who coined the term Hindu terrorist. The same Mr. Rahul Gandhi whose party and under the leadership of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, is the president of Congress party, declared that Ram does not exist, as through an affidavit to the Supreme Court, and today suddenly they want to come into the bandwagon of Hinduism. Suddenly they want to be Hindus. But Mr. Rahul Gandhi made a mistake by saying that Hindutva is different from nationalism. This is an insult to the Hindus, I would say. Why? Are Hindus not nationalists? To say that I am not Hindutva.
Is Hindutva and Hinduism the same thing?
I don't know what is. Can he say in this way?
आपके बगल में पंडित जी बैठे हैं, उनसे भी पूछ
No, Pandit ji is no dictionary, by the way.
No,
Pandit ji is a respectable man. But to say that Pandit ji is a dictionary would be an insult.
No, I didn't say. I'm saying, let me ask him what is his point of view.
All the definitions that you give might not be true.
Because the definitions were given by Anand, my friend.
And
the definitions on Supreme Court.
Nationalist. It was something different. Wasn't Ashfaq Ullah a nationalist? Wasn't Bhagat Singh a nationalist?
So who
wasn't General
that?
Arora was a nationalist? I mean, we can take so many names. Abdul Hamid. They were all, none of them were.
But let me ask you this: doesn't cultural nationalism, which is equal to Hindutva, define people across religions? It says whoever made India their homeland, the land beyond the Hindu Kush their homeland. Correct me if I am wrong, Dr. Geeta Bhatt. But the land beyond the Hindu Kush, whoever made it their homeland, they are bigotry. They are, as per as the Hindutva philosophy, part of the Hindu culture.
Anand,
tell me, is this your definition?
Yeah. See, Anand, you know what has happened is that for a long time, you know, the narratives in this country, it is echoing. If you can correct it, please.
Yeah.
You know,
it
has been set up by the pseudo secularist mindsets, and because of that, we are seeing that these kind of appropriations are coming up now, where we are trying to pit Hindutva versus nationalism. Now, when we are talking about nationalism, we have to keep it in mind that we have to look at it in terms of the Indian context. In the Bharatiya context, nationalism, it is like a progressive continuation of our civilization and cultural ethos. When we say it is progressive continuation means that there is a possibility and openness to accept new elements and even to discard if there are any kind of outdated customs or rituals. Now, when you are talking of Hindutva, sir, please listen to the concept. If you can at least have the patience to listen, because even you will get some clarity.
That has got
generally, people living in Jatan really have been a little confused about nationalism.
Let the academician complete.
The Western nationalism is what is actually the Indian nationalism, which is totally contrary to it.
Okay.
So please try to at least listen for a minute, and then you can give your rebuttal. No one is stopping you from that. So when you are talking of now, there is a new that Hindutva, as if Hindutva is the the bad boy of Hindu. This is what the kind of projection that is being done.
Exactly.
And I think it is in the same sense that Rahul Gandhi has made that statement.
Exactly.
But what is Hindutva is, it is nothing else but an adjective of Hindu trying to draw the energy from the philosophy of one truth.
It's an effort by RSS and BJP to gain respectability and acceptability in political dialogue. That's all it is.
Putting it to practice.
Okay.
So, it is not that these two are mutually exclusive. These are not mutually exclusive the way it has been portrayed by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, because he is a political Hindu.
So he
has been using the word
So Rahul Gandhi is a political Hindu. Sambit Patra, Geeta Bhatt says Rahul Gandhi is a political Hindu.
Before I bring him back, rituals, only for religious
only for religious rituals.
No, I have in fact refined this definition and I have called him a fancy dress Hindu. And remember, Mr. Rahul Gandhi was answering to my press conference in Indore, and he said that he did not like the term fancy dress Hindu. I call him a fancy dress Hindu only because of the fact that whatever he is doing today, visiting temples, etc., is only because he has gone through the Antony report post 2014, and the ones who hated Hindu. Anandi would agree to the fact that for all these 70 years, in the name of secularism, this Gandhi family had a construct of Hinduism which was full of hatred. None of them wanted to accept.
You didn't have a TV cameraman chasing them through the temple, so you don't have to shout. No, you have to be corrected.
You are a good person.
You are also a good person, so we have to correct each other.
Let me.
You didn't have TV cameraman following him 70 years earlier. That's why you didn't see him in temples.
Okay.
But I remember
Mahmood Paracha respond to Sambit Patra after he makes his point. That was drawn between Mahmood Paracha
we had
and Sambit
Shashi
Patra.
Tharoor equating chappal with Shivling.
We had seen guy who said that.
Let me complete.
Let him complete.
Hindu Pakistan, Hindu Taliban, that was the amount of disdain these people had for Hinduism. And that's the reason as to why in a closed door meeting, probably Mr. Gandhi not even knowing that it is recorded, suddenly says that, unknowingly, unconsciously says that, well, I don't represent Hinduism or Hindutva, I am a nationalist.
No,
this he felt was a dialogue
say.
Which was going to be selling.
Let's ask Mahmood Paracha this. Is Hinduism and Hindutva different for you, and why is it different for you? And what is the difference between nationalism and Hindutva for you? Let me ask you this. Let's see if Mahmood Paracha speaks as a lawyer
or a liar.
Thank you very much.
That I did say.
Thank you very much.
That is Sambit Patra on you.
And Sambit Patra Sahab will realize.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sambit Patra Sahab will realize that Shashi Tharoor Sahab was comparing the Bichu with RSS, not with anything else. So the chappal was for Bichu, and the chappal was restrained despite the fact that the Bichu was sitting on a very pious place. So that is what the idea was. Now let me. No, we don't have any hatred. We want to correct you. See, in a mind of person who is not belonging to RSS, we have no problem. The minorities of this country, the oppressed classes, SC, ST and OBC have no problems with Hinduism. We have absolutely no problem. We like Hinduism very much.
So what did you think? If we had a problem, then we would cease to be Hindus.
We have problem with RSS and the mentality of the RSS and that mentality. Let me explain that mentality. Give me time. Let me explain that mentality, what we are against. That mentality which says Hindu Rashtra, that mentality which says Lieutenant Colonel Purohit, when he says that we want Abhinav Bharat, we want Aryavrat, we want Manusmriti, that is what we perceive as RSS is Hinduism. That is what we are against, but not Hinduism per se.
Is that what RSS and the BJP stand for? Let Sambit Patra rebut. Let Sambit Patra rebut. One by one. Ek point rebuttal.
RSS does not even give membership to women. That is what we take RSS is Hinduism.
Geeta Bhatt is there. She is a woman member of RSS. She belongs to the Sevika Samiti. To say that women are not part of RSS is absolutely a false finding.
She cannot be a member of RSS.
Please, sir.
She cannot be. I will show you your website.
She does not exist.
Women are not permitted to be member of RSS.
It is only your word. Let me please speak.
Don't lie with this.
Okay, we will get Dr. Geeta Bhatt to rebut that. But yeah, please make your point.
Anand, while you were opening this debate, a very profound statement that you read of the Supreme Court while the Supreme Court was to define Hindutva. What did they say? That we cannot with precision define Hindutva. Why did they say that? Because words cannot define a philosophy as old as
that
Hindutva.
Is not you.
Please sir. As old as Hindutva. It is something beyond a debating point. It's something beyond which Rahul Gandhi or Mr. Pracha understands.
That's my point.
Please sir, Hindutva is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. And that is what nationalism is. Nationalism means sabka saath, sabka vikas. Nationalism since time, there is a difference between country and nation. The basic difference between country and nation is country represents boundaries, economy, the way the country functions in a mundane platform, while a nation, that is Rashtra, represents a thought process. It represents your soul. A body is country while the soul is the nation. So to say that I am not Hindutva, I am not the soul, I represent only nationalism is nothing but confusion profound. And that is what Rahul Gandhi represents.
Now let me ask a question to Geeta Bhatt. Geeta Bhatt, Mahmood Paracha says the RSS does not even include women. Women can't become a member of the RSS. That's one of the aspects. And they say that the RSS is appropriating Hindutva according to its convenience. the actual meaning of Hindutva is not what the RSS represents.
See, Rahul, sorry.
Anand here. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Anand, see, I would request Mahmood Paracha to actually go and attend Shakha a few times, and I think, all his misconceptions will get over. First point. Second point is that
simple
he
question,
is not aware
answer.
of Rashtra Sevika
Can you be a member of RSS main body or not?
That is a parallel organization.
Can you get a membership of RSS? Simple question, simple answer.
Along with, please let me complete. Yeah, RSS is a very big family. It is a parivar. It is not something like where you go and you cut slips and get membership for certain amount of money that you pay, which you may be used to of that kind of organization.
Simple question, simple answer.
Now the point is that there are Rashtra Sevika Samiti which works exactly on the same lines, of cultural nationalism, for promoting cultural nationalism.
So
you don't have much idea about what the kind of,
So you're trying, one minute, Geeta, but one second. So you're trying to say, Mahmood Paracha, that AIM, PLB and AI, one second, and AIM, WPLB are two individual entities who do not work together.
You remove Hindu
this is exactly what you're trying to say.
Yes. What are you left with? You please tell me.
All India Muslim Personal Law Board. All India Muslim Personal Law Board has women as members. These are two different bodies. Yes, they are different bodies. That is exactly what I'm saying.
Women has
All India Muslim Personal Law Board has got zero founding members. Let me tell you, they have got 50 executive committee members, out of which only 4 are women. And Anand, let me tell you, if you go to their website, photographs of all other executive members are there.
Calm down. We are not doing Sangh versus AIM PLB. I was just trying to say that we are moving away from the discussion. It is not about an organization. It is about the ideology. It is about the ideology. The question, sir, don't miss the trees for the woods, sir. Mahmood Paracha, I am asking you, when Rahul Gandhi says I am not Hindutva leader but I am a nationalist, and Yogi Adityanath says Hindutva and nationalism mean the same. Who is right and who is wrong? That's a simple question.
Pointing fingers.
Yes, Sambit Patra.
See, first and foremost, you have to understand that this, Mr. Pracha, this is a very sensible debate. Let's not shout over each other, sir. Mr. Pracha,
who are you to decide that?
Mr. Pracha, let me.
Who are you to decide that?
Anand.
Okay, what is your Hindutva, sir?
See,
what is your
you
Hindutva?
have already opened this debate with the definition of Hindutva as given by the Supreme Court of this country. So please let's not
what is your Hindutva?
He does not even understand Hindutva.
Mr. Patra, you are very, you very eagerly overturned.
So you agree?
So when
that's not the way.
No, 1 minute. Between the two gentlemen in the studio, Mahmood Paracha, you agree that Hindutva and nationalism are the same. You disagree with RSS being one of the champions of Hindutva. I am asking you, what is Hindutva for you? Do you believe in Hinduness? Are you Hindu?
If they mean by being Hindu, they mean
I'm
Indian.
asking you, what is your interpretation, sir? I'm not asking you what you think RSS interpretation is. I'm asking you what is your interpretation, sir?
My interpretation is there is no need.
There is no need.
My interpretation is there is no need for me to call myself a Hindu.
Why, sir?
I am an Indian. I am a Bharatiya.
As a Hindu, I will
the
tell you.
Constitution of India does not use the word Hindu.
33 crore Devi and Devta.
There is a
we can worship whatever
what I'm asking you
is there is a reason for that.
What I'm asking you is
okay,
wait.
No instruction. There is no instruction.
You worship
and you worship Narendra
What
Modi.
I'm asking you
And you worship Govalkar. So you do that. You do that.
Are they ashamed to call themselves Bharatiya? Why don't they call themselves Bharatiya? Please answer me this.
This is not the way.
Are you ashamed to call yourself
That is the reason why they call themselves Rashtriya. Do you know why? Do you know why? No, wait a minute. Do you know why it was named Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh? Do you know why it was named Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh? National Volunteer Service.
Because their Rashtra is something else.
No, sir.
It is not a debate on RSS.
Okay, let it be.
Their Rashtra is
let it be, sir. Let it be, sir.
Don't disturb the debate. People want to hear us.
Yeah, this is what confused knowledge is. Farrago doesn't help you, sir. Facts do. Please.
That is what you think.
Yeah.
People want to hear me
Go
also.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to narrate something which will in fact in an exemplary way clarify our thoughts. Remember Mr. Bajpayee when he was a foreign minister of India way back in 70s. Mr. Bajpayee had gone once to Afghanistan.
Yes.
उनका एक स्पीच है, मैं हिंदी में कहना चाहूंगा, आप लोग सब YouTube में देखें. मिस्टर बाजपेयी एक होटल में रहते थे, उस होटल का नाम कनिष्क था. तो वाजपेयी जी ने अफगानिस्तान के फॉरेन मिनिस्टर को पूछा, बड़े आश्चर्यचकित होकर पूछा, ये क्या है? ये होटल का नाम क्या है? उन्होंने कहा कनिष्क है. तो कहा कनिष्क कैसे हो सकता है? आप तो इस्लामिक देश है, ये कनिष्क कौन है पता है? तो जो मुस्लिम मिनिस्टर था उनका, उन्होंने कहा कि कनिष्क हमारा पूर्वज है, हमने पूजा करने की, उपासना करने की पद्धति बदल दी है, अपने पूर्वज नहीं बदले हैं. That is the context in which you asked Mr. Pracha, are you a Hindi? He shied away. He did not want to reply.
Sandeep Patra ji, Babar Sahab आपके पूर्वज थे,
into an apologizing position, so he did not want to. He did not want to speak. This is what is Hindutva, and this is what is nationalism.
Now
you know, you have changed the way of praying, and we respect that. But to say that we have nothing to do with Hindutva, Hindutva is a derogatory term. Please don't demean India like this.
Respect the other religions. Because the same Yogi Adityanath says कि हम ईद नहीं मनाते. It's the same Yogi Adityanath. Yogi Adityanath is a religious preacher and he has got this tunnel vision. He cannot talk about the broad nationalism and the broad Hinduism that the Sanatan Dharma represents.
Okay, let me.
So now Hindutva and nationalism, and now Hindutva, Hindu and Sanatan Dharma. All of us are
different. Okay, one minute.
You balkanize everything
1 minute.
just to support the Tukde gang. That is
can we just put out?
Which wants to divide us between Hindus, Muslims.
Okay, can I share some facts with you, ladies and gentlemen, before we take a short break? Mahmood Paracha, just watch this and listen to this. There was a gentleman called Veer Savarkar back in 1923, and there is a gentleman called Mr. Mohan Bhagwat in 2018. Between 1923 and 2018, and if we could just call that graphic up once again on the screen for the benefit of our panelists and our viewers, there is an evolution in terms of the RSS's definition of Hindutva. The essentials of Hindutva: common nation, Rashtra, common race, common culture. Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, activist, coined the term Hindutva with the idea that people who have got native religions, that is Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism and Sikhism. So no place for Zoroastrianism, Judaism, no place for Islam or Christianity. That's how it started back in 1923, 1925, the concept of Hindutva. Then you had Mr. Hedgewar, who was influenced by this entire concept of a common Rashtra, Ek Rashtra. And at that time, even as the two-nation theory started being propounded about Hindustan and Pakistan. So it moved on. How did it evolve further? The BJS was created. It was called the Bharatiya Janasangh. Shama Prasad Mukherjee in 1951 created the Bharatiya Janasangh, sir. He didn't say Hindu Janasangh. He said Bharatiya Janasangh. And in 2018, Mohan Bhagwat and the RSS have also evolved the definition of Hindutva for themselves as cultural nationalism. That means whoever chose to remain back and live in this land, which is on the other side of the Hindu Kush, they are all Hindus by culture, by philosophy, not by religion. Now tell me, Mahmood Paracha.
After hearing all this.
Now tell me, Mahmood Paracha. Now tell me, Mahmood Paracha.
Let me answer. Let me respond now. Why do they abuse Babar then?
देखते नहीं है, उन पे यही तो मजाक उड़ाया था आप लोगों ने, ये वो पढ़ते हैं.
Babar was living in this side of the Hindu Kush.
आपको नहीं मालूम?
Okay.
Now you answer. Babar को गाली क्यों देते हैं?
After I. Okay, Mahmood Paracha. देखिए, आप lawyer हैं, आप समझदार हैं. देखिए समझदार को इशारा काफी होता है. नहीं इशारा काफी होता है. यहाँ पूरा मैंने पूरा आपको इतिहास बता दिया.
इशारे पे आपको
1 minute. अरे I am asking you. सुनिए sir. Did Babar make this his home? Did Babar make this his home? Did Babar make India his home?
Babar, yes.
Did Babar make India his home?
Yes, Babar.
Did Babar make India his home? No. Babar never made India his home.
It was his home.
The subsequent Mughals made India their home. Akbar made India his home, sir.
Even they did not make India.
Akbar made India his home. Akbar and thereafter they treated India as their home क्योंकि वो यहीं बसे और यहीं के रह गए.
They did not make India their home. He was a Raji.
Bajpayee ji was saying Bajpayee ji, Sambit Patra Sahab has said.
Okay.
Sambit Patra has just said.
Okay, gentlemen.
That he went to Kanishk and he said that
Okay.
Afghanistan is India. Our Purvaj are living in Kanishk.
It's 54-46. 54-46. As far as our viewers are concerned who believe Hindutva and nationalism are the same, have to log debate dekh rahe hain on the right stand. Unko maza bhi aa raha hai, Sambit Babu, Ashutosh Babu. The fact is, one of them has said, the Geeta Bhatt, and I don't know if you agree or disagree, but I just want to throw it up. Mr. Pant here has written saying, Hindutva is nationalism, but not necessarily vice versa. I'm a little confused on that further, because nobody's been able to give a clear answer. Who's right and who is wrong between Yogi Adityanath and Rahul Gandhi? Geeta Bhatt, let's start with you.
See, Anand, if you look at our civilizational trajectory, see, we have been traditionally, culturally always secular. The first mosque which was built in India, the Chiraman Mosque in Kerala, it was the Hindu king who had given the land for making, the mosque, right? But the point is that if you see in the present context, when it comes, for example, if you take the issue of Ram Mandir, after all, Lord Ram, he is our ancestor, not only mine and yours, but also of Mahmud Paracha.
I don't think people have a problem.
But however, is he going to accept this fact?
That is not the point of debate.
Or Mr. Rahul Gandhi is going to accept this fact. He is someone who tweets on every small and big. He is the one who has still not made his point clear whether he is with the Ram Mandir or whether he is not with Ram Mandir.
The subject of the debate is not that.
BJP's brainchild and RSS brainchild.
I'll tell you what. Why is Rahul Gandhi suddenly thinking about Hinduvadi, good Hindu, bad Hindu, Hindutva and nationalism? Why now? Why suddenly?
You have
and has he understood the concept?
Anand, what is the topic? The topic of your debate today is who is confused, Yogi Adityanath or Rahul Gandhi? Now, why Rahul Gandhi is confused? Let me justify my point. See, Rahul Gandhi, of late, post-2014, he has suddenly realized that he has to become a fancy dress Hindu, and that's the reason as to why he's temple hopping. So one side of he's trying to be Janeudhari, he's trying to be Hindu, he's trying to go to temples. The other side, inside a meeting, he says that, "Main Hinduvadi neta nahi hu. I am nationalist." So he tries to distance himself from the same thing that he tries to become in the broad daylight.
No, sir. Please
differ.
What the tweet,
you have right to differ. You have right to
but
differ.
Dr.
Let me complete.
थोड़ा आप मेरा concept clear कर दीजिए. हिंदू और हिंदुवाद में क्या फर्क है और क्या समान?
See, एक second, Mr. Pracha.
एक मिनट. What is Hindu and what is Hinduvad?
See, as rightly pointed out, Hindutva, Hinduvad ne, Hindutva. As rightly pointed out by Geeta ji, it is an adjective. And remember, Hindu Tattva is equal to Hindutva. That means the essence of Hinduism is Hindutva.
So Hinduness.
Hindu jod Tattva is equal to Hindutva.
Correct.
And that is why the Supreme Court with its definition goes ahead to say that it is so profound that precise words cannot define this profoundness of Hindutva. So when Mr. Rahul Gandhi excludes nationalism from this profoundness of Hinduism, he is not only doing injustice to 100 crore Hindus in India, but he is doing injustice to the profound philosophy of a culture which has existed since time immemorial.
The only thing that Rahul Gandhi is excluding is the Hindutva of RSS and BJP, whose nationalism couldn't be seen during the national freedom struggle also.
So how is
that is the way they define?
Rather than further confusing, so you are saying it's not Hindutva per se that Rahul Gandhi has a problem with, it is the RSS BJP brand of Hindutva. ये सब branding क्या है? ये जरा समझाइए.
Hindutva is an artificial construct.
Exactly.
As I said earlier on.
Artificial construct. How can Hindutva be an artificial construct?
No, they're saying the RSS BJP construct.
No, he's saying Hindutva is an artificial construct.
The RSS BJP construct, the way they define Hindutva is an artificial construct to gain respectability and acceptability and hide their communalism.
Mahmood Paracha, why did you say exactly?
He has to say exactly one because Mr.
So how do you define a Hindu, sir? Why don't you tell? What is your definition of a Hindu? Let us listen to your definition of Hindu.
Way of worshipping, and we believe in a democratic.
Yes, I will give you.
That is Sanatan ka. आप क्या क्या अर्थ समझते हैं सर? सनातन का क्या अर्थ है? It is being 10,000-year-old civilization. We don't know when it originated. One doesn't even know when Hindu as a faith, when did it originate? We know about when Christianity originated. We know when Islam originated. But we don't know about Hinduism.
I will tell you.
We do not know about Hindu.
I will tell you.
Yes. Oh, Mahmood Paracha is now going to define
My perception of Hinduism is this, the following, if you allow me.
Yes, please.
If you allow me.
You also have a definition of Hinduism.
Yes,
My perception of Hinduism is
he has.
the following.
But for all these years opposing Ram Mandir in the Supreme Court and coming here to define Hinduism, look at his blatancy. Look at his brazenness. When he had the audacity of going against the Ram temple, he represents the Sunni Waqf board in Supreme Court. He speaks against Ram there in the court, and now he wants to define Ram and Hindutva.
Let Mahmood Paracha define it. Finally, I have to wind up. I have to wind up. So final 30 seconds. Final 30 seconds. Mahmood Paracha.
Everything, the way Baba Bhimrao Ambedkar defined. Everything that is not corrected with Manusmriti.
Define Islam as Baba Bhimrao Ambedkar defined. Then the whole air of Mr. Pracha will go out.
Okay. And rest of us are Shudras. So that mentality. Rest of us
Who
are Shudras.
said rest of them are Shudras?
You're saying
not Hinduism.
By the way, Rahul Gandhi said I am Janeudhari.
So you are saying
Aryabharat is your nation. And Rahul Gandhi may be confused.
Maybe he is confused,
but he
Mr.
is not a liar.
Okay. Don't borrow his confuseness.
Okay.
Gentlemen and the lady.
He is not a liar.
To all the gentlemen and of course the lady on the debate tonight on the right stand. We started with the endeavor to try and clear this confusion and try and decide who's confused between Rahul Gandhi and Yogi Adityanath. At the end of the day, there's blurred lines between how you want to define Hindutva and how you want to separate it or marry it with nationalism. We leave it at that. 54% believe Hindutva and nationalism is the same. The rest say, 46% say no. At the back half of the right stand, we salute the man who united India, who cartographically dreamt of what our founding fathers had there in their vision. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's Statue of Unity was unveiled in Gujarat, but the politics continued thereafter because the Congress came back with a swipe at the RSS. Here's what happened through the day.
A fitting tribute to the Loh Purush, the Bismarck of modern India. This 182-meter tall, 3,000 crore rupees statue still a midget compared to the magnitude of his contribution to uniting India. But also playing out was the political war to claim Patel's legacy. Minutes after the ceremony in Kevadia, Congress using Sardar Patel to take a swipe at the RSS and the BJP.
जो एक छोटे से कुएं में मेढक रहता है, उसका दिमाग बढ़ता नहीं, उसकी शक्ति भी बढ़ती नहीं। लेकिन महासागर में जो मगरमच्छ रहते हैं, वो जो खेल कर सकते हैं, वो कुएं के मेढक नहीं कर सकते। तो हमारा दिल हिंदुस्तान से भरना चाहिए।
The Congress president doing his bit to escalate the statue politics, saying Patel was a congressman to the core and had zero tolerance for bigotry and communalism. But the Prime Minister unsparing on those who questioned the BJP's mammoth statue project.
कई बार तो मैं हैरान रह जाता हूं जब देश में ही कुछ लोग हमारी इस मुहिम को राजनीति के चश्मे से देखने का दुस्साहस करते हैं। सरदार पटेल जैसे महापुरुषों, देश के सपूतों की प्रशंसा करने के लिए भी पता नहीं हमारी आलोचना की जाती है। ऐसा अनुभव कराया जाता है जैसे हमने बहुत बड़ा अपराध कर दिया है।
Prime Minister Modi getting a big thumbs up from the descendants of India's first Home Minister.
बहुत बड़ा है, हमको वो सपने में भी ख्याल नहीं था कि ऐसा होगा। मोदी साहब ने जो કર્યું એ તો બહુ દુનિયામાં કોઈ કરી ના શકે ને, એમને ચમત્કાર કર્યો।
The tallest statue in the world has got global attention, but politics divides India on the Statue of Unity. The jury is out on whether it's about celebrating the legacy of India's unifier or appropriating it. Bureau Report, CNN News 18.